Being a car maker today without a crossover, almost unheard of. So how did Mini make it this long without one? Well, no matter, it's here now. Let's drive the 2011 Mini Cooper S Countryman All4 and check the tech. It sports a new face for Mini, 4 bucket seats, 4 wheels driven if you like, and 5 doors, a first for these guys. But when you're Mini, the most important thing is to make sure every Mini is clearly a Mini. Push the boundaries too far and you dilute all your models.
So what is a Countryman? Well, first of all, this is a big part of the story. You got a lot more cargo space in one of these guys, as you can imagine by the overall packaging. In fact, twice as much interior space as a standard Mini. It's got higher ground clearance, got longer wheelbase. Our car is equipped with an optional dual-pane panoramic roof. It's got a little more of an off-roady look because, as you can see on ours, it's an all-4. It's got all-wheel drive, but they don't all have that. That's an optional level on this car, and they can also be had as an S, which our car is, or not. Now, one thing about a Mini is you always know you're in a Mini because the speedometer is maxi, and that's iconic for them, though increasingly silly to me. Yes, it's the size of a dinner plate. It's basically just a Speedo with some idiot lights and a segmented fuel gauge, but you know, I've kind of tired of the shtick at this point. This is a BMW-style display with a Mini-style set of controls. I actually like how simple and clear it is. You know, I see so many elaborate screen-based displays. Sometimes it's kind of nice to go back to simple, and this one's very effective. Now, on the input side, your basic sources are AM, FM, HD radio, and Sirius, with a full year of Sirius, by the way, quite generous, and an aux jack, standard analog aux down here. Upgrading, like you can upgrade to Harman Kardon on the output side, you can also upgrade to getting this guy here. That's a USB plus iPod. And you've got a little pigtail you use with that. It's one of these dealios here. It goes into aux and USB, and it's got iPod on the other end. Now, they tell us, and I think it's true, they've upgraded the materials, the plastic, on the dash and the whole fitting here in this guy. It is a little nicer grade of materials, a little more toned down, but there are so many ways to customize this thing. Who knows what yours will look like? One thing yours will have, it's very novel, is this. A set of aluminum rails here, kind of like one of those really expensive European rail systems people put their bicycles on. Runs here all the way down through the back seats, which, by the way, are dual buckets. There's no rear bench available on this car. And what you do is you clip accessories in there. For example, here's a cell phone holder. You put the little ears down in there like that, and you click it into place. The only problem is I can't put it where I want it because they've got this part blocked here, a whole bunch of it, because they had to leave room for this, the parking brake handle. Although I would like to put my phone right here, right in front of it. I'd be okay with that. Well, sort of. So it's more kind of promise than it is theory. Now, I've got the base gearbox here. It comes with a 6-speed manual, this vehicle. Great big old vintage-style knob. You can also get an automatic. That's optional, extra cost. It would have paddles on the wheel.
With the LCD connected head unit, you'll also want the free connected app. It uses your phone for Google search and send to nav, streaming web radio, driving efficiency analyzer, the ability to compose non-canned updates for your social media accounts, by voice I assume, and it now has a new feature called dynamic music that doesn't just increase the volume the faster you drive, but also ramps up the tempo. I think I might hate that.
Okay, under the stubby little hood up here on this guy, we've got an engine that's quite familiar. This is that 1.6-liter inline 4 turbocharged. It's a twin-scroll turbo, real BMW lineage type stuff. Generates 181 horsepower, 177 foot-pounds of torque when it runs. This is the first time on a Car Tech we've had a car flat out die. Well, as I was saying, 177 foot-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 be about 7.3 seconds with the manual, 7.7 with the automatic transmission, while delivering 2531 mpg. Now I'm going to go restart the car. Well, that's that. I wonder if they're going to bill me for the car.
Yes, our Mini's engine did tank when idling during our shoot, and it never started again. went home on a flatbed. And that doesn't mean anything statistically, but Consumer Reports does. They slot the 2011 Minis near the bottom for predicted reliability. My single gripe about driving the Countryman S All4 is that it seems the numbest Mini. Now, when you lean into it, especially in sport mode, it's a lively point-and-shoot thing. It's that other 90% of your driving where I found it the least fun of their line. That stuff I call nibbling. Anything from stop and go to just stoplight to stoplight driving. Here, the Countryman has all the torque of a moped unless you jump on the gas pedal, which I don't do all the time. So that makes most everyday driving kind of tedious. All of us on the Car Tech team complain that we kept dumping the clutch and killing the car because it has 0 low RPM guts.
Okay, let's price a Countryman. Our guy's top end, so it's 27.6 base because we've got the S, the turbo motor, the All4, the all-wheel drive. Now on top of that, you gotta spend several grand to go CNET style. First of all, I'm gonna get this thing called the Premium Package. That gets me the dual panoramic roof, I get automatic temperature control, and the Harman Kardon audio upgrade. Then go for convenience and connected. That's $2 grand for a 6.5-inch LCD, voice command, USB plus iPod, smartphone integration, auto-dimming rear view, rain sensor, the full keyless access deal and all of that. And then on top of that $2,000 package, you add in $750 more to build navigation into that screen. And of course, you're gonna want the Mini Connected app. We killed the car, it's dead.
Won't start back up.
That's all right. That was a short shoot.